Hey everyone, Tony here. Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday. It's Friday, November 2nd. I'm still at World Crypto Con, as you can see from my hotel room, but I have some news to share with you guys. Definitely some great stuff. The first I want to start off with is Coinfield Exchange. Now, I mentioned them in my video yesterday talking about them adding pairs. Now, I think just so tired and I have information overload being here at World Crypto Con. I totally missed that they are listing XRP as a base currency, which is huge, and I totally missed that. So I apologize about that, and I want to let you guys know. So shout out to XRP Research Center. XRP base currency tradable against 20 cryptos and 6 fiat currencies. That includes, as far as fiat, Canadian, USD, Euro, Great Britain pound, the Japanese yen, and I forgot the United Arab Emirates. The name of that fiat currency, but my apologies to the folks there in that region. And they are now going to serve 61 countries globally, guys. Coinfield is saying, hey, we're here. And this is big. I remember a lot of folks, they had tweeted something, oh, should we add XRP as a base currency? And a lot of people in the XRP community went ahead and started posting, yes, 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 you need to do it. So this is why it's important to make sure you communicate with these exchanges and other companies who are still on the fence about what they want to do with XRP and so forth. Now, we have seen this past year just a surge of exchanges and different services and sites adding XRP. And of course, XRP is a base currency and XRP with fiat pairing. So great sign, more liquidity, more exposure for the next big bull run. So definitely a big shout out to Coinfield, doing a great job. And they are based in Canada, just so you guys know. So, you have two exchanges in Canada that are really, really pushing the envelope here. Coinfield, of course, and then there's Coinsquare. So big shout out to those two companies. I love it, and they're definitely Coinsquare. We talked a bit about this. They're expanding to Europe, and they're looking to come to the U.S. So Coinbase itself is going to have so much competition. So here, as you can see, XRP as the base currency. Just want to make sure you guys were aware of that. Now, on to the next news. Asheeh Birla, I should say Ripple, tweeted the little clip from that Ripple drop video where Asheeh Birla broke down the how xRapid works and via the multi-hop feature and all the different products. Remember, we covered this already last week. So they made a little clip of it, and then Asheeh, of course, retweeted it, and someone asked him a question. Can xRapid legs come from multiple exchanges for the same currency for a single transaction to increase the amount without slippage? If XVIA is used to send XRP to the target exchange, but the target financial institution agrees to hold XRP, is it still called xRapid? Now, listen to his response here. Yes, xRapid ideally will have multiple exchanges for each currency for depth and redundancy. As long as one side wants fiat currency, US dollar, and the others, then it's still called xRapid. So, you remember what we've been talking about. It doesn't matter what the bank initiates the payment with, Xcurrent, XVIA, whatever it is. These folks will end up using xRapid here or there. It's going to happen. Now you have companies and financial institutions and banks that are explicitly going to use xRapid, of course, right? And that's fine. But the way Ripple's integrating all these products now with the multi-hop feature, it will certainly increase the potential for xRapid to be used. And as Asheeh is saying here, they will definitely have multiple exchanges. So that's why, remember, I've been talking about this. I said the first three of Bittrex, Coins.ph, and Bitso are just the start. There's going to be more. And I remember I told you guys about Bitstamp. That was like a secret partner because they had a relationship going back before they made these announcements. And I expect more exchanges to come, guys. Could they have Coinfield or Coinsquare, in Canada be one of the liquidity providers? Sure. And then you can take that to Brazil and take that to different countries and whatever it is. So more big things are coming. This is why I'm so bullish on Ripple and XRP. Of course, I hold a variety of coins. You guys have seen my portfolio list. But I'm most bullish on Ripple because it's a real company, looking to disrupt a multi-trillion-dollar industry, and it's bringing a superior technology to an old technology, which is Swift, and it's going to disrupt that market. and they have a lot of partnerships. I mean, over 200 partnerships, over 100 production contracts signed, and we have some household names, of course, they'll be using Ripple's products. So very big things are ahead, and that's just one use case. We talked about the Spring Initiative. You guys have seen my interview with the guy, the CEO of Omni, and there's so much more coming. And of course, there's Codius, and then of course XRP being used as a base currency. And I'm certain Ripple's cooking up something else to look at other use cases. So very big things ahead, guys. Definitely keep holding on to your XRP, and let's ride the wave back up. Now, today at World CryptoCon, we had Ronnie Moas. So Ronnie is a very smart guy. He's a very smart guy. He started in stocks. He's the founder of a company, Standpoint Research. Very well known. He's been on CNBC Fast Money, Wall Street Journal, across the board. This guy has been on all these shows. You can definitely look him up. Very nice guy, very smart as well. I met him in person as well, and he's a very humble guy too, so I appreciate that. And he's, of course, very bullish on crypto, and he did a presentation today, guys, talking about crypto and how it can make you money. And, I tweeted some of his quotes, guys, talking about, for example, if you missed the Amazon stock run-up and Google and so forth, crypto is your new Amazon. And he had there were so many nuggets and so many good things coming out from there. And this guy knows what he's talking about. Once again, he's not a random guy off the street. This been in stocks, and now he's getting into crypto. And one of the things I wanted to highlight for you guys, and I tweeted this, is the slide he had on Bitcoin price manipulation. So let me move my video out of the way here, and let me read it out for you guys. So you talked about Bitcoin price manipulation and the general, manipulation in the market. He says the price of Bitcoin is probably being manipulated by whales, sharks, consortiums, and cartels who are trying to build a position without paying full price. They drive the price down by dumping tens of millions of dollars in Bitcoin on the market. So they'll buy over the counter and then dump it on the market. And then what happens, this creates selling pressure that leads to technical analysts' sell signals, right? We see all the technical analysis in TA, and I am not against technical analysis. I think it's great. It works great in the stock market. In this young market that's being manipulated, it is not worth your time. And I know some of the TA people are going to be pissed at me for saying that, but like I said, I'm not against technical analysis. It has its place. It's important. But in a market that's so young with manipulation, you're not going to be able to predict manipulation, and you're going to be looking at things happening, and the overarching macro level, things that are happening is going to make your technical analysis useless. Now, once the market matures, so just listen to me out here, and there's more stability, I believe technical analysis will be very important. Are we there yet? No. So I hope you understand my position there. I am not against technical analysis. I've studied technical analysis. I even broke down, trading charts to you guys in my earlier videos talking about candles and all of that, and RSI and trend lines and moving averages. I did videos on that, right? But is that helpful right now? No, not with this happening. So he says here, technical analysis sells signals, panic, and capitulation. As the market capitulates, the sharks and cartels, listen to this, quietly come back in and buy 5x to 10x what they sold at a much lower price per coin. That is what's been happening over and over and over and over and over, guys. And of course, there's the folks who are shorting. So this is, of course, a playground for the guys on Wall Street, because they are all about technical analysis. They know what to do here. They know all the schemes, and they know when to buy in and not. They're looking to make as much money as possible. But that's okay. This is something we have to put up with this young market, but that's okay. That's why we're hodlers. We're not day traders. We're not, well, some of you may try day trade. I personally don't want to mess with that because I don't want to get burned. I'm holding. And I'm holding for bull runs, and I hope that's where the position you guys are in as well, because that's the safest, less risk to do it that way. But I wanted to share this with you guys because this guy, there were so many. I'm gonna have to try to find the clip. I couldn't record all of it because where I was seated, but He's a very smart guy. I highly recommend you guys follow him. And there's definitely videos out there of him speaking about Bitcoin and crypto and so forth. And he's doing also a lot of charity work. So he was speaking about that. He's a very nice guy. So I wanted to let you guys know about that because remember, I always tell you guys there's manipulation in the market. Well, he broke it down here a bit of what they're doing. And I think this comes as no surprise. I think it's as logical as far as what they've been doing, right, guys? So wanted to share that, and you know, I always say knowledge is power, right? And as an investor, you want to make sure you know of all these things that are happening, so you're not moving with these, you know, ebbs and flows, guys. You know, you're holding steady because we're in the 1995 of the internet, 1995 of crypto, blockchain, guys. So hope you understand that. Now, you guys know I hold the basic attention token in my portfolio. It's something that I think has potential. Very much what Coil is doing with XRP. But, you know, like I always said, there's competition and there's room for competition. There's Pepsi and Coke, there's Apple and Samsung, there's Google, Bing, and Yahoo, right? There's competition, but one will be the market leader and there's others. So I'm invested in the basic attention token, and today Coinbase Pro has listed the basic attention token. So as you can imagine, just as they did with 0x, it will then move to Coinbase. I don't know what they're going to list next. Let's see. Maybe it's Stellar Lumens, whatever it is. But I want to let you guys know about this. Some of you, I think, are holding the basic attention token. So just heads up that this is happening. And, of course, the price started pumping. And some people were even showing, it was showing that the price was pumping before they even made the announcement. So Coinbase up there, old tricks again. Like I've said, it would be great if they listed XRP, but XRP doesn't need them. They actually need XRP. The way XRP is moving, as far as what Ripple's doing with a utility and adoption. So, of course, you know, my stance on it, because I know some people have this hard stance, like, you know, oh, we who cares about it? If it does get listed, of course, the price is going to go up, and I'm all about, you know, making money. So, but I'm not depending on that. I'm not banking on that. So I hope you guys understand. But if there's a chance, there's a chance. I think eventually, you know, Coinbase will be forced to list XRP. They will look like idiots, and I think they will lose market share, which is currently happening already. It has already started. Next news: Monday, November 5th. Everyone pray. Everyone pray or like, you know, send out some good vibes that the SEC does the right thing and approves these 9 Bitcoin ETF applications. As you may recall, October 26th, people had to submit their thesis, so to speak, of why they want the SEC to approve it or disapprove, right? We talked a bit about that. Now, this does not include the CBOE Bitcoin ETF. So I don't know what's going to happen. You know, they could potentially approve these, and I think a bull run will start. I absolutely, especially with 9, even if they approve like maybe half of that, like 4, right? I think that would be great. I don't know, man. If they don't approve it, I don't know how the market's going to react. It could send prices tumbling, but like I always say, not tumbling too far down because they can't lose the confidence of all the investors in the market who are still left, right? But if they approve it, I think we'll see some movement because with that and then being launched December 12th with a physical Bitcoin ETF, that's music to the ears of the big money, the institutions. So it's not so much for us. Like I always say, I don't care about a goddamn Bitcoin ETF. But it's for the you know, an emotional lift for the market and definitely a good bullish sign for the big money. And let's see what happens, guys. I'm hoping they approve it. You know, they've been making a lot of moves lately. You know, they launched the ICO resource center, so you know people could ask questions. We're seeing a lot of the SEC people like Jay Clayton and so forth. They're going to be at consensus. So SEC seems to be warming up. I think the big money and the big names like Fidelity and TD Ameritrade and of course ICE has lit a fire in their ass where they're now moving and learning about it and trying to, you know, move ahead. So good news so far. Let's see what happens. I'm hoping it happens and, you know, the bull run starts, guys. Now, will it be like a super big bull run like last year? I don't know. You know, well, when I say that, I should say, let me rephrase that. Will it be as run up as fast as last year? I don't know. It may be a just the prices start moving, but not like, oh, 1 week where Bitcoin is like 20 grand. I don't think that's going to happen. So I hope you understand what I'm saying here. It might be, given that the market has matured a bit, it might be a slow, steady growth, but at least upward movement. That's not to say we're not going to see growth day over day. We are. I'm just saying I don't know if it's going to be like what happened last year, which was in a matter of weeks. Like it was, Bitcoin is like near 20,000, XRP at $3.80. So we'll have to wait and see. But, at least some positive things lined up here. I hope they approve this because it would just put a damper on the market, especially with all these big players getting in. But let's say they don't approve this. I don't think they're going to deny the CBOE Bitcoin ETF. And maybe that decision comes later in December or maybe in Q1 of 2019. We'll have to wait and see. But, I want to let you guys know about this because be prepared. If something gets approved here, maybe we start seeing a run up. Now, you guys know, obviously, like I said earlier, I'm here at World Crypto Con, and guys, being around different folks and talking to different people who are doing things, and some of the big players in the market and who move in different circles, people who are connected to like guys like Mark Cuban and big investors and so forth, crypto and look, they didn't need to convince me that crypto's here to stay and blockchain's here to stay, but I'm telling you, it is here to stay. There are so many big things planned, some of which I can't mention. That was told to me is off the record. Like I wish I could have gotten record do an interview with these people and get them to speak on, but they can't, obviously, right? But guys, I'm telling you, there's so many big things ahead. This is a new asset class. Think about if you were back in the early 1900s when the stock market started, and it's kind of like that, where there was probably people in denial, people like whatever, this is whatever, what is this, blah 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 blah. It is crypto markets here to stay. It's a new asset class. Blockchain is the next internet, and there's so much technology, so many projects being built around it. It's insane. Just remember what I told you guys yesterday about the guy that's bought millions of acres or millions of dollars worth of acres here in Nevada, building a blockchain utopia, so a blockchain city. Everything's going to be blockchain driven. Of course, crypto will be kind of the currency of that community. So there's really a lot of big things happening. I wish I could tell you guys a bit more, but it's just a revolution taking place, and I hope you keep holding. As always, just because of we're having a conversation here, I'm telling you my opinion on things. This is not financial or investment advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just sharing some news with you guys and things that I've learned here, just talking to different people, and it's definitely worth the wait. You have to have patience here. Like I've been saying, that theme of the infrastructure being built. So the infrastructure is being built. We have to let it finish, let the foundation lay out, and then you're going to see a major takeoff because they're going to start pushing this thing mainstream. You're going to start seeing ads from your Fidelity, TD Ameritrade, New York Stock Exchange, and ICE, and along with Starbucks, that you can buy your Bitcoin, spend it in Starbucks. It's coming, and it wouldn't surprise me with the Super Bowl coming up that there's some Super Bowl ads related to blockchain and crypto. So keep your eyes peeled. Someone mentioned to me that there was a Progressive ad, a commercial, that mentioned crypto, probably insurance for crypto. So I didn't personally see it myself. I have to research that. But guys, I'm telling you, there's so many big things happening. It's like definitely like the internet early days where everyone was creating a website, everyone's building applications for the web, email, and all that. It's happening, guys. It's happening. So be patient, keep holding, and I absolutely believe we'll be rewarded for being patient. So, guys, what do you think about this news? Coinfield, like I said, I missed that this was a base currency listing. Of course, Asheeh Birla giving some more additional details on xRapid and the usage there. Ronnie Moas talking a bit about the manipulation that's going on. So keep that in mind. Keep that in the back of your mind. Coinbase Pro listing, the basic attention token. November 5th, Monday. Let's see what happens, guys. I'm hoping. I'm hoping Bitcoin ETF approvals. It doesn't have to be all 9. Even if we just get 2 or 1, it'll be a win. It means that it's showing progress. So leave your thoughts and comments below. Thumbs up if you like this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter. As you can see, I'm tweeting and posting stuff on both channels, so you guys can get updates here from like World CryptoCon or just news in general. So don't forget to follow me there, guys. Thank you for your support, and I'll talk to you guys later.